Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And in today's episode, we are going to be talking about the various DeFi coins that are most likely going to be able to earn us 100x, 1000x, plus many more returns. But you have to understand, DeFi right now is very hype based, and it is high risk, high reward type of situation. It is a high risk, high reward type of situation. So a lot of people have been very impressed with the performance of Chainlink, and this thing has really made a lot of people millionaires, and people are now beginning to gravitate towards decentralized finance, because decentralized finance has got the ability to earn you some interest in comparison to just holding on to BTC or Ethereum or even your fiat currency in your own bank account. So this is one of the reasons why there is an actual use case of cryptocurrencies in this particular manner, and a lot of people are very extremely excited. And one of the things that I really look forward to is whenever we have like a new niche, it's very imperative of us to find some ways in which we can capitalize and just be able to reciprocate whatever worked in that particular niche. Like, for example, I remember a few years ago, right, Ethereum was the hottest thing. I mean, smart contracts and just being able to conduct ICOs on the blockchain, that was the craze. And all the cryptocurrencies that were able to like do these things, for example, Cardano, Zilliqa, Neo, and a whole lot of different platforms emerged in order for them to like fulfill this niche. So the people who foresaw this type of new direction, they really had to like capitalize and obviously try to reciprocate that particular success. And then when it comes to DeFi, right, we are just going to basically use the same formula. We just have to find alternative cryptocurrencies that have got the likelihood of having an explosive growth, such as Chainlink. Like, for example, if you take a look at this, right, at one particular point in May 2018, the price of Chainlink was as low as 38 cents. Now, can you imagine if you bought 38 cents worth of Chainlink and just held all the way up to today? You could have been like a multi-millionaire by now if you invested just a little bit of your pocket money. However, you have to be very careful. There is a little bit of a solution to this madness. And in today's episode, we are going to talk about various DeFi coins that have got like very good potential. For example, we're going to talk about Akropolis. We're going to talk about the Curve Dao token and SBDAO, which is the coin breeder DAO. Plus, we're also going to talk about Serum, and we're also going to talk about Perx. I did talk about Perx last time, and I have a little bit of mixed feeling with this one. Even though the last time that I talked about Perx, right, it went almost to about almost close to about 2 cents, and right now we are having like a little bit of a correction and the volume has sort of declined. However, I did mention that Perx is a high risk, high reward, just like these other DeFi coins are concerned. However, I'm just going to keep this and see what's going to happen, and we're going to see what is going to happen. But I'm just going to tell you a little bit of revelations that I had as far as Perx is concerned, because I did some more digging, and there's some exciting information that I have for you. So first of all, you have to understand that this DeFi niche, if we go to coingecko.com, right, they even have like a dedicated area for DeFi cryptocurrencies, because this thing is becoming a very good force to reckon with. So if we come to this particular subsection of CoinGecko, right, we are able to find a whole lot of different DeFi coins, and if you take a look at these, right, there are obviously many to pick from, and this is just becoming its own particular niche as far as cryptocurrencies are concerned. However, there are tokenomics and a few things that we can look at in order for us to filter the very best from the very worst, and things that can most likely make us some money by using various tools. And I did a lot of digging, and there's quite a number of DeFi coins out there, and I'm always going to be talking to you guys about potentially 10 or less. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just putting my pocket change into these various projects, and then hopefully I might be able to like obtain a 10x and above in, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 of these particular projects. So anyhow, the most important thing that you have to understand about these cryptocurrencies is, you know, a lot of them are extremely undervalued. Akropolis is only about 53 million US dollars, and once, well, not so long ago, right? Look at that. That was it had a market cap of about 1 million US dollars. 1 million US dollars. And the people who bought Akropolis in April 2020, they are smiling right now all the way to the bank. They are smiling. So Perx is extremely early. It's really extremely early at this particular moment. So perhaps, I don't know, maybe like in the next coming few months, it might have like explosive growth, just like these other decentralized finance coins are concerned, because, you know, they are having like a similar pattern. But you just have to be careful, like with regards to peer exchange, right? After doing like a whole lot of digging, you know, the money that I have in peer exchange, I'm not going to add any more money. Like, I just put some pocket change, money that I'm not going to be needing like anytime soon, because, you know, I was checking out the white paper plus the liquidity pool. Yeah, by the way, let's talk about the liquidity pool. So if we go to pools.fyi, I'm sure you guys already know what this is. This is basically some sort of statistical data as far as the different liquidity pools and the volume of these different decentralized exchange platforms, such as Uniswap and all these other ones. So I take a look at the peer exchange liquidity pool, right? So Perx, and if you take a look at Perx against Ethereum, right, the liquidity pool is about only 258,000. So it is extremely, it's not really that significant, and this is one of the reasons why Perx is slightly or rather more risky in comparison to these other, like for example SB, Dao, Curve, Akropolis, and Serum. We'll get to that later, but first of all, you have to understand my lines of thoughts and why there are certain risks associated with certain projects, you know. So yeah, going back to the liquidity pool of peer exchange, right? I mean, it only has about 258 and the volume is about 410, you know. So this is not really that convincing. This is one of the reasons why, if indeed this particular cryptocurrency is going to explode in the next coming few months, then it's going to be like very high reward for a lot of people. But by the end of the day, I don't want any of my subscribers to lose money. So that's why I really specified and clarified and really gave emphasis on the riskiness of such moves. However, let's look at other non-risky. I mean, they're all risky, but they are less risky. Let's look at Akropolis, right? Akropolis, 53 million US dollars. If you take a look at the liquidity pool of Akro, yeah, look at that. So there's Akropolis against with Ethereum, right? And USDC, that's about 569, with Ethereum USDC 519. So that is, you know, at least it's better than peer exchange, even though the margin is not really as different, even though peer exchange has got like a market cap which is less than 2 million US dollars, while Akropolis has got a market cap which is about 50 million US dollars. But if you take a look at the liquidity pool, right, 569 versus 258, so they are slightly the same, even though you can make more money from Peer Exchange in comparison to Akropolis. I mean, Peer Exchange can actually do like a 10x or even a 15x by the time it reaches the market cap of Akropolis, you know. So if you take a look at Curve DAO, right, Curve DAO token, CRV, that should be the ticker, right? The market cap is only about 2.3 billion US dollars, and the volume, the 24-hour volume, is about 75 million US dollars, and that's the circulating supply. So if you take a look at Curve, right, let's go to the liquidity pool of Curve, and CRV should be CRV Curve. Well, we're looking at the right data here, so let's do this once more. New uniswap 2, searching by liquidity, and then can I try it? Yeah, I think it should be this one, CRV. So we click on it. I'm sure it should be the one. So if we take a look at this, right, we also have statistical data in terms of the performance of the increments or the reduction in terms of the liquidity pool. So let's look at the liquidity here. So there's about 623 Ethereum here, and this is 544, and the volume is written right over there. So the liquidity pool is not really that significant, but it is obviously in the same lines with Akropolis. Akropolis also had like a similar liquidity pool as well. So if you take a look at all these different things, right? So now let's take a look at DAO. Yeah, SBREE. It also has like a liquidity of about 481,000, and that's the 24-hour volume in comparison to the Ethereum liquidity. I mean, there's also USDC as well, but I'm just looking at Ethereum right now. So obviously in total that should be roughly around 600,000, like a combination of all these different liquidity pools in terms of USD, in terms of Ethereum and whatnot. So now let's also look at Serum, because you know, Serum is also one of those cryptocurrencies that really had like an explosive introduction to the market, because it was around 10 cents when they had their initial exchange offering, and then it's like trading around $1.66, you know. So from 10 cents and just having the price quadruple and just multiply by a whole lot, that is really amazing. I'm sure it had like an explosion worth more than 15x in just a matter of days, and that is very important. I'm just trying to do this over and over, just keep on flipping the decentralized finance coins and just doing the same thing till I make more money. And I'm just trading with pocket change so that I can reduce and minimize the risk. Like, I've got my other investments intact, and I'm not going to be sort of going all in, you know, because I don't want to affect my bag and I don't want to lose money, because these things can easily get compromised. So let's take a look at SBREE. So that's the liquidity pool right over there. So I mean, in comparison to Chainlink, right now, let's look at the liquidity pool of Chainlink on Uniswap. By the way, we're only looking at Uniswap, so there might be other dexes that have like other different, you know, specifications and liquidity pool valuations. So Uniswap is just like one of those most popular decentralized exchanges. So in comparison to Chainlink, right, Chainlink has about 5 million US dollars liquidity pool, and if you take a look at the market cap of Chainlink has got a market valuation, well, the circulating market cap valuation of about 6.5 billion US dollars, and the liquidity pool is only 5 million US dollars. So obviously, if you take a look at Akropolis, Curve, DAO, Serum, they are having roughly above 500,000, which is not really bad in comparison to their market cap in relation to Chainlink. Okay, because Chainlink has got a market cap valuation, speculative market cap valuation of about 6.5 billion, and the liquidity is only 5 million. So if you have like a smaller project, a younger project, and it is having like, I don't know, 4 times less the liquidity, I think that should really say something about a particular project. So if you had to ask me, hey Mona, how can you rate the safety of investing in this decentralized finance solution? First of all, I would look at the liquidity pool. I would also look at the 24-hour traded volume on Uniswap as well. And this is one of the reasons why Perx, I think, to be honest with you guys, I think the other day I just kind of rushed into giving you like, well, it's 1,000x potential if nothing bad is going to happen, you know, because it is extremely undervalued, and the market cap is less than 2 million US dollars. So there is an upside advantage to us if we do get in. But in comparison to these other existing decentralized finance, I mean, Perx is not even comparable. You know, I would rather put more money in Akropolis, Curve, SB, Dao, Serum, plus a whole lot of different other existing decentralized finance coins. And overall, if you really want to do tremendously well, what you can be doing is whenever you get money, right, put it in Chainlink. Whenever you make some money off of these risky trades, put it back in Chainlink and just keep doing this, because Chainlink has sort of established itself as the most stable decentralized finance coin. Like for example, if you were sort of getting money from elsewhere and just putting it in Ethereum, right, you would have overall done very well. So basically you can subdivide your portfolio, your main portfolio, into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Chainlink, because all these cryptocurrencies represent a specific niche as far as the whole entire crypto sphere is concerned. Bitcoin is the overall best cryptocurrency. Ethereum is overall the most dominant blockchain as far as smart contracts are concerned, and Chainlink is by far the most dominant cryptocurrency as far as the decentralized finance niche is concerned. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be getting all my profits and just putting it in these 3 different coins. And for extremely explosive and kinda guaranteed and safe gains, instead of putting my money into BTC and Ethereum, I would rather be dumping it into Chainlink, because I really understand that Chainlink might potentially, you know, explode more, and in terms of my return on investment, it's going to be far greater than, let's say, just having your money in BTC. However, BTC and Ethereum are also going to continue doing very well, and other cryptocurrencies such as Zilliqa, plus a whole lot of others, you know, Cardano. I'm not even going to mention them, but you know, we just want security, we just want safety, because by the end of it all, if push comes to shove, right, you want to remain with a currency that is going to make it very easy for you to hold and just persevere. Let's say, for example, something bad happened, like a black swan event happened, because by the end of the day, you do not want to be left with a currency or a cryptocurrency that you are going to be wondering, like, why the hell was I holding this particular shit coin, you know? So it's very important for us by the end of the day to always have like a focus. Yes, it's all right to sort of experiment and get more returns faster, and then diverse that money and put it like in a stable investment, which is going to sort of give stability to our general portfolio. So I hope you understand how I'm thinking. The only reason why I'm just going to be flipping this decentralized finance coins is because I want to make money faster, because these decentralized finance coins, provided you find the right ones, are able to give you faster returns, like in a short period of time. So you can always flip, put the money in more stable cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum, Bitcoin, Chainlink, plus a whole lot of others that have been that have established their basis, if you know what I mean. So that is very, very good. And I just wanted to clarify, especially due to the fact that I'm sure like a number of you invested in Perx, and I just wanted to give you like my lines of thoughts with regards to Chainlink, plus a whole lot of other ones. So right now I'm actually just going to be flipping this Akropolis, Curve, SB, Dao, Serum, plus a few more. And in case you guys want to like invest in safer decentralized finance that might not really be as risky as these that I've talked about, right? I mean, you can take a look at these. There's Maker, there's Compound, Synthetics, Yearn Finance, Balancer, DMM, Governance, and for some reason Akropolis is here. So you can take a look at these other decentralized finance type of thing. But I would really advise you to have a keen interest in learning how to fish and fend for yourself. Do not always come to my YouTube channel in order for you to like get exact steps. I just want you to like understand my logic and way of doing things. So remember what we talked about, yeah? When you find a very good decentralized finance coin, right, you can now go to pools.fyi and look at the liquidity. Take a look at the team, take a look at what's happening, take a look at what they are providing, and then base your decision off of those different factors that you are going to, have a revelation towards, So yeah, I hope one of these coins is going to be able to make a lot of people, millionaires in the future. So for now, I'm going to be putting pocket change into Akropolis, Curve. These are the respective prices. SB Dao, Serum, Perx. Even though I'm not going to add any more money on Perx, the money that I have is I'm just going to let it sit for a few months and see how it goes. And it's a very risky investment as far as Perx is concerned. These other decentralized finance are a little bit better, and they also have like more advanced products. So I just wanted to like clarify and just be honest with my subscribers, because I really want you to make money. But I really think that these cryptocurrencies have got a potential to do like 100x. They have a potential to do extremely well. If you did indeed genuinely miss the Chainlink hype train, don't worry, there's always going to be like other trains that you can always jump on. So that's all I have for you today. It's been your boy Mona, aka Beyond 10x, and yeah, thanks a lot. If you've got any other contributions, any other comments, you can drop everything in the comment section below. And yeah, looking forward to enjoying a lot of gains with you. So take care and God bless you.